and the heave offering of your hand.
Right, so the Most High says you're supposed to bring everything together.
Verse 17. Thou mayest not eat within thy gates the tithe of thy corn.
Wait, so the Most High said you're not supposed to eat the tithe. You can't eat money. You can't eat no quarters. The Most High said you're not supposed to eat tithes, man.
That's right.
Yeah, they'll probably try to eat some money just to gain your money. But the Most High say you're not supposed to eat the tithe. Keep going.
Thou mayest not eat within thy gates the tithe of thy corn.
The tithe of thy corn. Keep reading.
Or of thy wine.
Of that wine. Keep going.
Or of thy oil. Or the firstlings of thy herd.
Right, so the Most High showing what tithes is according to this Bible right here. Tithes is never money, man. You can't prove that. When you go to church Sunday, man, tell your pastor to open up his Bible and say, show me where tithes is money. Show me where I'm supposed to get 10% out of my paycheck.
They're gonna kick you up out of there.
Yeah, they're gonna kick you out of there, man, because they want your money, man.
And then you have to go across the street to the next church.
Right, right, man. Because your pastors, you know what they do? They get your tithe. You know what? Yo, they put their children into college on your money. While you poor, taking the bus to church. They riding in Bentleys, man. Man, the Most High said, man, the love of money is the root of all evil.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 1. The priest, the Levite, and all...
Wait. Read that again.
The priest, the Levite...
So the priest, man. You got to understand that tithes supposed to go to the priest, the Levite. Who are the Levites? What? The modern day Haitians. The ones that practice voodoo over there in Haiti. Those are the real Levites according to the Bible, man. So these pastors, man, they not Levites. Man, Levites, man, and the Haitians are supposed to keep knowledge at their lips. Like it says in Malachi, the 3rd chapter, man. So these pastors, they're not teaching the words of the Most High. They're not teaching you to keep the commandment. The only commandment they teaching is to pay tithes, man. Contrary to the Most High.
1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right. So the love of money is the root of all evil.
Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Right. So they erred through the faith, man. They erred through the faith. Who became a pastor? A pimp. Was that guy named Mace? Did he become a pastor? A fake pastor? He understood that if he goes to church, he can make more money than he's doing right now, which is rapping, man. Come on, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 1. The priest, the Levite, and all the tribe of Levi shall have no part nor inheritance with Israel.
Right, so you have to get the history on why we pay tithes. We understand that tithes came from way back then in Genesis, the 14th chapter after war. So now let's get to understanding on who the tithes go to.
They shall eat the offerings of the Lord made by fire and his inheritance. Therefore shall they have no inheritance among their brethren. The Lord is their inheritance.
Right, so the Most High is the Levite inheritance. Because the Levites, they had a tough job, man. They had a tough job. They had to what? They had to teach the people the law. They had to make sure the temple was right. They had to do many things. So the Most High, what was their guide? The Most High, what gave them food, clothes. So the tithes is supposed to be for the Levites and the strangers.
The Lord is their inheritance, as he hath said unto them. And this shall be the priest due from the people, from them that offer a sacrifice, whether it be ox or sheep.
Woo! Ox or sheep, keep going.
And they shall give unto the priest the shoulder of and the 2 cheeks of the mark.
Right. 4.
the first fruit also of thy corn,
of thy corn,
of thy wine,
of thy wine,
and of thy oil, and the first of the fleece of thy sheep shalt thou give him.
right? So that's what? That's tithes, man. All throughout the Old Testament. All throughout the Old Testament, man. And they didn't have to talk about tithes in the New Testament. Because the only thing they had to do was go back to the Old Testament. That's the only thing they had to do, man. So tithes, according throughout the whole Bible, is food.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27. And a godly man diggeth up evil, and his lips there is a burning fire. Proverbs 16, verse 27. And a godly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is a burning fire.
Right. So these pastors, these so-called prophets out there, man, they all about evil, man. Especially those wicked Israelites all throughout America and the world, man. Hating each other, backbiting. Man, it's about love, man. Do you not believe in Christ? When Christ walked the earth, man, he was about love, man. Yeah, he was powerful.
Yeah, that's one thing about y'all Israelites, man. Y'all don't go on the Muslim pages, the Christian pages, the wicked Israelites who ain't in the truth pages. Y'all come to the brothers who out there trying, man. Doing it to the best of their ability, and y'all choose to go against them and scoff. You know? So the Most High gonna visit you for that, man. So, Malachi 2. All right, Malachi 2:1. And now, O ye priests, this commandment is for you.
Right, so, O ye priests, this commandment is for you. And what? We reading out of what? The book of Malachi, the 2nd chapter. But what do the pastors do? The pastors skip over the 1st and 2nd chapter and go straight to the 3rd chapter and say what? Well, a man robbed God. But who is that talking to?
You get Malachi right quick? And then, Malachi.
Oh, 8. Malachi chapter 3, verse. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8.
Right, so the pastors, they read this scripture, chapter 3. They don't read you the 1st and 2nd chapter. They try to deceive you.
Will a man rob God?
So that's what they teach. They teach, will a man rob God? Will you rob God?
Yet ye have robbed me.
So they'll say, yo, my congregation, y'all robbed me. Keep going.
But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee?
And y'all sitting back like, we robbed you. What you talking about? Keep going.
In tithes and offerings.
So your pastors, man, they be like, you robbed me in tithes and offerings. So give me your money. Give me 10% of your paycheck. Where the Most High never said that. And we're going to prove that Malachi 3 was talking about you pastors, man. You pastors, man.
Read that. Malachi 3:1.
Malachi 2:1. And now, O ye priests, this commandment is for you.
This is for you, man. So Malachi the 3rd chapter was talking to you. It wasn't talking to the people. But Christ said, the blind lead the blind, they both fall into a ditch. So you people, man, y'all might as well fall into the ditch too. We don't got no compassion for you, man. If you understand the truth and you got a Bible at home, but not what? Open up the Bible and read?
Malachi 2:2. If you will not hear, if you will not lay it to heart to give glory unto my name, saith the Lord of hosts, I will send a curse upon you, and I will curse your blessings. Yea, I have cursed them already, because you do not lay it to heart.
Right.
Verse 3, behold, I will corrupt your seed and spread dung upon your faces, even the dung of your solemn feasts, and one shall take you away with it.
Right.
Verse 4, and you shall know that I have sent this commandment unto you, that my covenant might be with Levi, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right, so the commandment is for Levi, man. So the Most High talks to who? The Levites. So don't let your pastor skip over these chapters, man, to get your money.
Malachi 3, verse 3. And he
And he shall sit a refiner and purify of silver, and he shall purify the son of Levi, a person as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord, as in the days of old, and as in the former years. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress their heroin in his wages.
Right, so the Most High is basically saying he's not playing. He's going to come back for the adulterers, the homosexuals, those who defile their temple. The Most High is not playing, man. The Most High, yes, he is love. He is what? Long-suffering, man. He is long-suffering, but he's long-suffering for you to turn back to these commandments. But if you don't turn back to his commandments, the Most High is going to show another side that you never heard of, man. His powerful side.
Is the widow, the fatherless, and that turns aside the stranger from his right. And fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not the truth.
Right, so the Most High says, you don't change. You don't change. So the Most High said tithes is food, but the pastors say, oh, that changed. The Most High said, I never changed.
Even from the days of your fathers ye are gone away from my ordinance, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith the Lord of hosts. Verse 9, ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have brought.
Right, so the Most High said, you pastors, you rob me.
Even this whole nation.
Even the whole nation, man, robbed the Most High.
Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse.
Woo! The Most High said, bring all the tithes into the storehouses, not into the bank.
That there may be meat.
There may be what?
Meat.
No, money.
Meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right, so according to the Bible, tithes and offerings is what? It's food, man. It's food.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9.
Right. So this is one scripture that your pastors go to try to what? Justify your money, to get your money. But let's break this down and show proper edification.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thy increase.
Right, so the Most High said, honor me with your substance. So the pastors will go and they'll be like, yeah, honor me with all your substance, man. Give me your money. Don't give me 10%, give me 20. You know what? Be a cheerful giver, give me 30. When the Most High said a cheerful giver, it was from the heart. I wasn't talking about tithes, man. So the Most High said, give me all your substance, but the pastors, they stop right there at that verse. So let's read the next verse to get proper edification.
So shall thy barns be filled with plenty.
Right, so your barns will be filled, not just bank account. Keep going.
And thy presses shall burst out with new wine.
With new wine. So according to the Bible, tithes is money, man. And let's get one more scripture that the pastors go to try to justify getting your money.
Luke chapter 6, verse 38. Give, and it shall be given unto you.
Right, so the pastors be like, yeah, give unto me, man. Whatever you give me, it's going to come back to you.
Good measure, pressed down and shaken together and running over, and shall men give into your bosom.
Right, so yeah, give me everything. Give me everything, it's going to come back to you. Give me that money. Give me a $10, you'll get $100. Put $1,000 in, you're going to get $1 million. So, yeah, sow seeds, man. But let's see what the Most High was talking about. Read the next verse.
For with the same measure that ye meet withal, it shall be measured to you again.
Right. That's what it's about, man. Whatever you do to somebody, it's going to come back to you. That's what Luke was talking about. If you treat somebody good, they should treat you good back. I wasn't talking about money, man. So according to the Bible,